we've got Hodges. He's out there with Hansen. And it's Teague in at the 2. Hodges, that's good.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Washington shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Remington, no good. Here's Cheatham. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
And here comes Moore, leading the fast break. Teague for 3. Connects from three-point range. Teague's got 35.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Here's Wennington. No good, unable to end this run. Gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Here's Cheatham. And good! There's another. That's 91, an incredible feat.
This is just flat out insane.
Bates passes to Wennington. Over Moore. And again, Washington no good.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Here's Cheatham. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
For Washington, they've gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Launches a 3. They get the rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And what a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Got a piece of it. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
Goes to Washington.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Hendricks. Buries it from three-point range. Hendricks has got 7 points.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Jacks up a 3. And another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Pass to Daniels. From past the arc. Hendricks can't get it to go. Gone an unbelievable 8 of 8 shooting since halftime. Must have been some kind of pep talk in that locker room. And that one's good, Cheatham.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
For Washington, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Team foul.
For Washington, they have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
2 shots.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
First one falls for him. Frazier, he's checked in for Hansen. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades. Future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And, Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Bates. He's guarded by Hodges. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped. Just too good a player to leave open.
Here's Cheatham, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Putting on a clinic this quarter. I mean, what a tremendous outburst scoring-wise.
Here's Wennington. He's got 19. From the arc, it's hauled in by Hodges. Hodges has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Here's Wennington. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team. And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. And Washington making a change here. Holmes checked in. Here's Holmes. He's got 12. Pass to Daniels to end the run. Rebounded by Cheatham. Cheatham's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Knocks down the three ball.
His three-point mechanics, flawless. Get him a clean look from deep, and he's knocking it down.
Knocks it loose. Moore with the steal. Here's Cheatham. And again, another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
He has been a sensational playmaker. Pass to Holmes. They set the pick. And here's Daniels. Tipped away and stolen by Butler. And here we go. Teague heading to the hoop. And it's slammed in by Teague.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Got a piece of it. Butler with the steal. Here's Moore. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
First trip to the line for him here.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first. And so Moore nails both of them. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Here's Hendricks. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
And that one misses. Here's Cheatham. Sinks the triple.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
Washington shooting is leaving some to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Here's Wennington. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Wennington's got 22.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
And here's Moore outside. Good on the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for him.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Knocked away. Moore with the steal. Here's Frazier. Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates.
Here's Wennington. 22 points for him.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Cheatham. Good, another from three. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Here's Moore for the finish. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, we are seeing a new generation taking over the NBA. Commissioner Adam Silver says stars can be created much quicker these days. Sports is a meritocracy and talent gets rewarded. With a social media community in the billions for basketball and a global market for talent, new and different stars end up emerging. Kevin?
Which is always good for the game. Great to see. And David, a great report again from you. Thank you.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Teague feeling it out a bit. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Washington shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Holmes against Moore, and it's Holmes off the drive. That's in for his fifth field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far. Holmes gone 5 of 12 shooting from the floor. Moore passes to Cheatham. Takes the three. It's good from long range.
Well, he scored over half their points so far. Just an unbelievable effort.
Pass to Hendricks. Back to Holmes. Nice ball movement by Washington. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Cheatham. Oh, what a dunk!
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Wennington. T covering. He swipes the ball away again. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Swiping the ball away with just such ease. Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
First in blocks, and they are in the top 10 in opponent field goal percentage. They are playing some stingy defense and making shots difficult.
And Craig, to be top of the league in blocks, they're playing a brand of defense that all but takes away an opponent's inside game. That free throw good from Holmes. And Washington making a change here. Both free throws good from Holmes. 1:37 left to play in the third. Puts up a three. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And the wide open shot from Morris. Off target with his three. Here's Cheatham. And yep, another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Morris outside. O'Neal kicks to Holmes. Right side, O'Neal. Rebounded by Cheatham. Cheatham's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. For the three. And another one.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
The ball goes to Washington.
Here's Holmes. He's got 16. Hands the shot with nobody near him. Holmes got 18 points. Holmes gone 6 of 13 here. That's 46% field goal percentage.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Shoots. Rebounded by Moore. Moore's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Pass to Cheatham. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession.
Washington ball.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start.